What is a DAC? Okay, this question comes from Angus in Cincinnati, I'm going to imagine Ohio. Yep. Paul, this may sound stupid. No question is stupid here. But what exactly is a DAC and why would anyone need one? What's it do? Well, definitely not a stupid question. And it's, you know, we get so immersed in what we do that it's easy to forget that not everybody is so immersed into, well, this is recording stuff, but they're so immersed into the art of bringing high performance audio to people's homes that we don't think about some of the acronyms, or as our engineering director likes to say, TLAs, which is, see, there's engineering humor. A TLA is a three-letter acronym. Get it? TLA, three-letter? Yeah, okay. Yeah, I know. My wife just rolls her eyes at engineering humor. Anyway, we just spout all these TLAs all the time. You know, DACs and ADCs and GPIO pins, and people kind of look at us like, what the hell are you talking about? So let's get to the real basics, and I think it's important that we do, and I think this will be valuable for a lot of people. A DAC is a digital to audio converter. Okay, and I'm going to explain how it works, why you might want one, and why most people don't have one, but they really do. Okay, I'm going to make a prediction first. You have a DAC. You are likely listening to the sound of my voice through a DAC. How do I know that? Well, I'm on YouTube. And how does YouTube work? Well, it's a set of computer files that are sent over the internet. And in order to become a computer file, which is a series of ones and zeros, bits, if you will, I have to convert the sound of my voice into the language of a computer, which is digital, okay? And so in its simplest form, a DAC is a digital to analog converter, which means if I have my voice digitized, and that's done through another device called an analog to digital converter, an ADC, then I need to get it out of the domain of the computer and into the domain of something I can hear, which is analog. So a DAC is a means of taking computer audio, digits, and converting it into something we can hear, analog. Now, I know that you have one because you couldn't listen to my digitized voice if you didn't. So our phones have DACs, our televisions have DACs, our just about everything that is connected in any way, shape, or form to a network has a DAC if it makes sound. And even if it makes visual, and I don't want to confuse you, but there are video DACs as well, taking computer language and converting it not to sound, but to something we can see. Your camera has a ADC and a DAC. It's just tuned, instead of to your ear, it's tuned to cameras and light. But we're getting off the subject. Okay, so originally, from a consumer standpoint, in about 1982, we didn't, although I was there, Philips and Sony launched the compact disc, the CD. And that compact disc consisted of the machine that played it back, the CD player, took this optical disc that you've seen them, the shiny little silver discs, and those discs have digital audio data stored on them in the form of bits. These bits a laser or a camera can see, but they are still nonetheless digital. And it took that silver disc, they put it into a CD player, and converted that to something that we can put onto a stereo system and listen to. And they did that by using two different parts within the CD player. A transport, or the spinny thing that spins around the disc with a little camera, a laser, that reads those little bits and then gives that digital data that's extracted off of the spinning silver disc to a digital to analog converter. And out comes audio that we can hear. You can plug headphones into it, you can plug your stereo system into it, and then you get to hear it. So everyone's got a DAC. You got it in your phone, you got it in your TV, you got it all over your house, and you have it in a CD player, should you still have one, or if you're listening to an iPhone or your MP3 player or your earbuds, you have a DAC. So why would we want an external DAC? Well, because we're audiophiles. And audiophiles like to do things better. They like better quality sound. And if you want to get high quality sound from digital audio, you need a DAC. Why? Because the DAC that an audiophile buys has been optimized for sound quality over, say, the little piece of crap that's in your phone, the little thing that's in your television. They don't pay much attention. It works, it has good specs, but it doesn't sound great. And so if you want great sound, if you want to join our hi-fi family and enjoy music that is really captivating and sounds live, you need an external DAC, one that has been optimized for great sound. And what do you do with that DAC? You feed it from an external transport or from your computer through a USB cable. You take music out of your computer. We used to have what we would call sound cards. Remember those? Back in the days of the PC, you'd plug in a sound card, and in that there was a DAC. But it was noisy and all this other stuff. So today we use a USB cable, we plug it into our external DAC, that goes into our hi-fi system, and we get great sound. So that's what a DAC is, that's simply why you need it. If you want more information, I encourage you to call one of our hi-fi specialists. We have fellow audiophile nut jobs sitting around. I know, I make fun of them, but they're nerds. They like talking about stereo stuff, right? So if you have a question like, what's a DAC? Just call us, 800-PS-AUDIO. Talk to one of the hi-fi specialists. They'll pick up the phone. And, hey, I want to talk about DACs. I need to know what a loudspeaker is. Okay. Our people are more than willing just to yap on the phone. I would tell you almost every person that calls in here just wants to talk. I want to tell you about my system. I want to tell you what I got going on. I'm not really interested in your products. Maybe someday, you know, but right now I just want to know what this is, how this works, and help me choose where I should go and do something. We're here for you. Just call us. Thanks. Talk to you tomorrow.